episode 26 of Comics and Us. I'm TJ.
And I'm Chris.
And I'm Lumpy.
And this is the review show that reviews comics, chronologically. Kind of. Alrighty, we're going into Detective Comics number 48. It was released February 1941. It is still 10 cents. Bob Kane's still on the cover, and we still have DC Publications. The cover... Okay, I'm sorry.
We didn't mention Canada again.
Yeah, Canada's still missing.
Yeah, it's not there.
I guess Batman and Robin were swinging it on a wrecking ball?
That's what it looks like, a bowling ball.
And what was Robin? Was Robin like on the other side and jumped?
That's what it looks like.
And what is under Robin's knee?
I think that's just his knee.
Or it's the end of the rope.
It looks like his knee and a banana.
It's a hook from the ball.
Oh, it's the hook thing from the boat. Yeah.
Actually, Robin's on the boat, and Batman just swung in and hit him with the wrecking ball and knocked him.
Trying to kill him.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, he's knocking him right into the ocean.
Yeah, right into the ocean.
And the guy in the front's a zombie, right?
Yeah,
he's got no eye.
Really
yeah, he's got no pupils at all. He's got no pupils in his eyeballs.
Well, the other guy's eyes are closed or something.
Well, no, the pupils are there. They're just really in the corner. If you look closely, you can see the black.
He's looking
that's
back. Okay.
Oh, I don't like that. That looks weird.
It's weird.
Anyway, they're on a pier swinging in against two thugs, I guess, who have guns or something. At least this one looks like has a background, even though it's just blue with a full moon in the background.
Yeah, I like the moon shining off the water there, too. It looks pretty good.
Right. I mean,
and the guy in the front must be part of that gang, because he has that brown hat on.
Ah, that same gang.
Same.
Anyway, the cover's still cheap looking, but at least they put effort in making it look like it was something.
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh, I forgot the name of this one. The name of this one is The Secret Cavern. It is
Cavern.
It is also 13 pages. I don't think I said that. Good.
It says on my actual hard copy that all stories are written by Bill Finger, all covers and stories penciled by Bob Kane, and inked by Jerry Robinson, George Russo's, and unless otherwise noted. Now, this one's drawing seems different than the other ones.
Way different.
As we go through. Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't say...
It doesn't say who. It's not otherwise noted. But I don't really like the art on this one. It's like washed out or something.
Yeah, washed out or fuzzy. Like, it's not... I don't know if it's even the drawing or if it's just the coloring of it. Like, the way it's colored or something is... It's just weird.
Well, whoever drew the actual story looks like it drew the cover, too.
Right.
So...
Yeah, it's weird.
And you said all the covers were usually drawn by Bob Kane?
It says, all stories written by Bill Finger, all covers and stories penciled by Bob Kane and inked by Jerry Robinson.
So that's why all the covers are always Batman, because it's Bob Kane.
Oh, Jerry Robinson and George Russo's.
So when you say inked, is that like... I always thought that was writing, but is that actually colored?
That's, one guy will pencil it and then one guy colors it.
Well, sometimes there's a credit called colorist, too, though.
Yeah, because the colorist might be the one who actually...
So I think the inker is the one who does the black and white drawing of it all.
Yeah, So in Chasing Amy from my other podcast, they are comic book writers, and the one guy is the artist, and the other guy is the one who colors it in. The inker. Yeah, and they're at a Comic-Con, and they're signing autographs, and the one guy doesn't want his autograph because he's just a friggin' tracer. He's yelling at him, "You're just a tracer!"
That's actually really funny. I haven't seen that in a long time.
That's what made me think of it.
Our opening splash page is non-canon, as Batman and Robin are in said secret cave beating up some criminals, or I guess you could call it a prelude to what's coming.
Right.
But,
way ahead of time they're in there, but...
Yeah. So we really open up with this guy finding a cave under Fort... What do they call it? Fort... It's not Fort Knox. They call it something else.
It's Fort Stocks or something.
Yeah. I don't know why they couldn't use Fort Knox.
It's because Fort Knox isn't in Gotham.
True, but I don't think they care about location.
You're right.
How big is Gotham? How big is Gotham? Because there's caverns and oceans and lakes and rivers.
No, I'm sorry. This isn't Gotham. This is in Nebraska.
Is it Nebraska?
Yeah, because they make the daughter later get on a train.
No. Oh, that's right. No, but they take her to Nebraska. It's weird. It's weird because I think he doesn't he find it in Gotham? Oh no, this says our story begins in Kentucky.
Or Kentucky. I'm sorry, not Nebraska.
Yeah. I agreed with you too. It says our story begins in Kentucky.
I thought it was Nebraska, but yeah, no. It starts in he finds a cave in Kentucky, even though there's bats shapes in the cave to make it look like it's the Bat Cave. I thought that he found the Bat Cave at first.
Oh yeah. There's a couple bat shapes in there.
No, but it's a limestone cave under Fort Knox, and I think Fort Knox is in Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
I'm pretty sure.
I was looking up Fort Stocks in Kentucky.
It is. Fort Knox is in Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, they changed it. I don't know
this
why.
is
It's
Fort
weird.
Stocks.
That's weird that they change it because it's a government building. You're allowed to use those names and stuff for stuff.
Weird.
It's like you can use the president's image for anything. It's owned by the people.
Yeah, that's strange. That's really weird.
That is really strange, but it definitely is called Fort Stocks, and it's in Kentucky. So
Well, anyways.
That's right next to Fort Knox. It's Bobo Fort Knox, Fort Stocks.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
Yeah.
but that's where they keep the money in Fort Stocks, not in Fort Knox.
Don't tell anybody.
So the guy who finds the cave is excited that he finds this limestone cave, and he has to tell somebody. So he goes to a local bar and
Tells random dudes. Just tells random dudes.
Tell random dudes, and they're like, "Why do I care about this cave?" And he's like, "Because it's under Fort Knox." And he's like, "It is? Where is this cave?" And he's like, I maybe shouldn't have told you." And he tries to run away.
Idiot.
Yeah, he's pretty stupid.
He knows he is. He realizes how dumb it was. That's why he took off.
You made a mistake.
But the criminals find out who he was and track him down to a lone cabin somewhere out in the middle of the woods by himself.
Yep.
And so, Dad.
Of course, they tie him up.
Not only do they tie him up, they say he is beaten and tortured, but remains stanley quiet. So the thugs say maybe we should cut him in, and he's like, "No, he's rich. He doesn't need money. Why would he cut in on this?" And so they devise a plan because
they better figure something else out now.
So apparently this guy is a professor or whatever, but he has a daughter who sings in a nightclub?
Yeah, I believe she sings in a nightclub.
And so these thugs hatch a plan to make a deal with a nightclub owner. And then we're introduced to the daughter, what's her name? Linda.
Yeah, Linda. Linda's, when we're introduced to her, she's flirting with Bruce.
Bruce asked her out to a movie.
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Where is Bruce's fiance?
That's...
I've read ahead a little, and wait till we get to that one.
Okay.
But yes, Bruce does have a fiance right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
I thought she was just gone. I thought they just...
No, I've been holding on to what actually comes about with her, because I've known for a while, but I didn't want to spoil it.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, because I don't know.
We won't. And all I'm saying is using that, he does have a fiance right now.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I was trying to justify it. Maybe they're just friends, but you asked her out to a movie,
and she says, "All right, wait for me."
Yeah, and she says, "Wait for me," and it's like it's pretty clear what's happening here.
Well, and as they go on, they actually mention that he has a date with her.
Yeah, I mean,
so he set up a date with this girl.
Right. But anyway, she's going.
Something stupid happens.
Really stupid. So this is the second stupid thing that happens in this comic.
What do you two want to take it away?
Go ahead, Mom.
So a guy comes in and pretty much whispers to her to come with him, and she grabs a gun and shoots him.
Right.
But no,
I forgot to mention. Hold on, I forgot to mention. She's about to go up on stage to perform her show. But she goes back to her locker room to get ready.
She's freshening up to get ready to go on stage, and some guy creeps into her room and says, "Come with me," whispering to her. She freaks out, grabs a gun, and shoots him.
Right there, that you don't even have to go any further. That's stupid. He says, "Come with me." She's got a gun. She pulls it out and just shoots his ass.
Shoots him. That's exactly what happens. She just turns around, grabs a gun out of her drawer, and she shoots him.
To be fair to her, he says, come with me in a creepy way, like he's going to kidnap her.
And they do draw it like he's, like, creeping up on her.
And it is 1941.
So pull your gun and say, "I'm not going nowhere."
But he keeps coming.
She does, and then he comes towards her a little bit.
Yeah.
She shoots him.
And then he shoots, and it looks like she accidentally does it, but it doesn't matter, because the nightclub owner comes in and says, oh my god, you shot him, he was only a prankster.
Yeah, he was kidding, you shot Nick.
We were playing a joke on you, this guy coming with you, and you killed him.
And the worst part is, they knew that gun was in there.
Even when Nick was dying, he said, I was only fooling.
So they knew that she had the gun, so even if this was real happening right now,
yeah,
she should know that she has the gun, right? You would think?
No, yeah, they do. They know it's in there.
Yeah, but I mean, she would know that they know. What, and you think that?
Right.
So it's a stupid plan. But anyway, they're like, well, we'll clean this up. We'll clean this up. Go to your father's in Kentucky.
we'll take care of this. Go to Kentucky. That is dumb. That's not the first time that's happened in these comics, though. Like, the one girl was having a mental problem, so they sent her on a boat somewhere. They just send people away.
Well, no, that was the werewolf one, don't you remember?
Right.
Yeah, the doctor sends her on a cruise. This is going to help your mental problems.
Apparently, if a girl does something in the 40s, you just tell her to go somewhere. You know, you make up some spot and go somewhere. Oh, if your wife's getting on your nerves, go to Mississippi.
So,
she does.
But she leaves, and Nick's not really dead because, you know, it was the plan of the criminals all along.
So not only did they know she had a gun, they went into her room, took the gun, and put blanks in it.
Right.
And then knew she was going to shoot. Like, is this not the first guy she shot? Like, has she done this before?
All you have to do is say, come with me twice, and she'll shoot you. Promise. It's gonna happen.
She did it 3 times already.
Well, anyway, all this happens pretty quickly because Bruce shows up and asks the night owner, where's Linda? And he's like, oh, she had to go away. And that was pretty much it. And Bruce is like, something's fishy about this. But he lets it go for like a whole day.
Oh, yeah.
Because Linda shows
all the way
up.
to Kentucky.
Linda got all the way to Kentucky on train, but the nightclub owner, I got there before by plane. And you know what? I meant to look it up, but I didn't. Was there, like, air travel for, like, consumers back then?
Batman has his own plane.
Yeah, no, but the nightclub owner doesn't have his own plane.
He might.
I mean, I doubt it.
Well, obviously he has something, because he was able to get on a plane and go to Kentucky within,
well, that's
15
my question.
Minutes.
Could you buy... That was my question. Could you buy a plane ticket back then and go to places on planes in 1941?
It says there was commercial aircraft in the 1940s.
Yeah?
It does say that, yeah.
I wasn't sure, because I know planes were just developed in the early, like, 1900s by the Wright brothers and stuff, and I know through World War I they had, like, combat planes and blimps and stuff, but I didn't know they had commercial planes at that time.
Apparently they had mail planes?
Loud, cold, and unsettling. Airliners were not pressurized, so they flew at low altitudes and were often bounced about by wind and weather.
Oh, wow.
In the 40s.
More you know, I guess.
Yeah.
So the daughter shows up, and the father's like, what are you doing here? And she's like, I killed a man. And the criminals are like, yep, now if you don't tell us where the cave is, we're blackmailing you, and she'll go to prison. He's like, fine, my daughter won't go to prison. As if there was a real murder, the cops wouldn't figure it out. Well, to be fair, these cops wouldn't figure it out. As if Batman wouldn't have figured it out.
Right.
And here's where the big reveal comes.
Go ahead. What's the big reveal?
The Batmobile.
Oh, yeah, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
I thought you skipped ahead like 6 panels.
Yeah, well, not really that much happens. He tells them where it is.
Well, Bruce Wayne goes to inquire about Linda, but she left in a hurry. But Bruce figures out the nightclub owner also left in the same day. Something strange. This is a job for Batman and Robin.
Oh, yeah.
So they decide... So Batman and Robin descend a flight of stairs to Oh, go ahead.
I said, oh yeah, because I thought all this was them leaving for Kentucky. I didn't realize that they were going to go drive over the country first before they went to Kentucky.
So they descend the stairs to a secret cave and get in Batman's red car, and they call it the Batmobile.
Did they literally say Batmobile?
Yeah.
They say Batmobile.
It's the first instance of them naming it the Batmobile.
Yep.
Even though it's not the Batmobile, it's just the stupid red car, but they call it the Batmobile.
And the Batmobile streaks out into the night. Yes,
well, it has a bat. It has a bat as a hood ornament.
It does.
It's got a gold bat as a hood ornament.
It sure does.
Yep.
Well, that's given away.
Yeah, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but
Bruce Wayne probably drives this car.
No, this thing is so fast. You're gonna know.
Oh, is this the one? Is this the one he gets lost in?
He doesn't get lost, but he does go across town.
Do you remember the car he got lost in? Is this the leisurely drive car?
It is red.
Is this Batman's leisurely car?
I'm not positive it has a bat on the front of it now. It's just in that one panel I thought I saw.
No, I see it twice.
It has it in the next one, too.
Yeah, it's in two of them. So they speed across town.
Fast.
Really, really fast. And Batman finds this thug? I don't know what drives him here. Oh,
he's at Ronaldo's apartment.
Yeah, I don't know who Ronaldo is.
He's the bar owner.
Oh, okay. He's the nightclub owner.
Yeah, the club owner.
And there's a couple thugs in Ronaldo's apartment for some reason.
Because thugs just hang around in people's houses. Like, if you own a nightclub, you got thugs hanging around in your apartment for no reason.
You guys are forgetting they all have brown hats on.
Oh, that's what it is. They're all in the same gang.
Same gang.
It's the brown hat gang.
It's the brown hat gang.
Anyway, Batman beats up the thugs and finds out that Nick is still alive. So after he finds out the information against his cars, and he realizes he never tied up the thug. So Batman's stupid because the thug calls the guy and warns him that he's coming.
He remembers and doesn't go back either.
No, he's like, that's a mess up. I guess he figured that out.
Oh, crap. I forgot to tie him up.
So, yeah, the thug obviously calls Nick, but who's in a garage somewhere. But the thugs see the Batmobile come, and then Batman just crashes through the front door with the Batmobile.
Yeah, he sure does. And,
so do you see the bat on the front?
I do see it.
Through?
Yeah, there's a bat on the front of that.
Yep.
So Batman comes in, he throws a table at the bunch of thugs, and then Robin takes a tire and plays bowling ball with them, and they capture Nick.
Batman tells him to keep score.
Yeah, it's a typical jokey Batman fight scene. So Robin ties up Nick, and they abandon the Batmobile in place of the Batplane.
Right, well, they tie up Nick and blindfold him, and then I think they take him back to the Bat, wherever they keep the Batplane.
I guess.
Yeah. But the Batplane looks crazy now. Like, it's got a bat head on it now.
Say it in there.
They do mention it's called the Batplane now, but they've had that bat head thing for a while now.
Yeah, but it's got like a shape to it now. It usually
has like a
ears
cockpit on top that looks like glass almost. So it says, like some ancient fabled bird, it wings through the sky.
Wow.
So this is what I was talking about 2 episodes ago. The next panels show Batman choking out a guy, and then he opens up the door and punches another guy. But that's the same guy.
Yeah, it is.
They drew the same exact guy and say it's 2 different people. It's not 2 different people at all. They have the same hair, the same face, the same color clothing, and everything.
If you look at it, it looks like the panels are backwards. It looks like he should open the door, punch him, and then put him in a chokehold.
Yeah, exactly. I thought the same thing. It doesn't really make sense. But
no, the narrator says, later, as a guard stands before the cabin, a muscular arm encircles his throat. Inside the cabin, a second guard starts at the sound of a knock.
So they're just twins. They're just twins.
Oh, they're twins. Is that what it is?
Yeah, they're twins. That's all. No big deal.
Anyway, Batman brings in the tied up Nick and shows the father and daughter that he's still alive. And so the father's like, okay, I'll show you where the cave is where they took him. And so he does. They get in the boat.
They get in a boat and make Batman row.
He's the strongest.
He looks like the guy who takes you across the river Styx.
Charon.
Yeah, that's what he looks like.
He almost looks like a bear in the boat.
He looks like a panda.
Yeah, I'm confused.
Or an owl.
Yeah, he's just like, it's a weird drawing.
He's Owlman in this one.
So Owlman goes to save the day.
Owlman's actually a character in the DC universe. He's the evil Batman from the evil parallel universe world.
I didn't know that.
Me neither. I don't think I ever heard of Owlman.
There's I think it's Earth 3, where all the Justice League are bad guys, and they're taking over the world, and Lex Luthor's the only superhero in the world.
Oh.
Yeah. I think they're called the Justice Society, or Injustice Society, or something stupid like that. Doesn't matter. That's for later stuff. I don't even think that comes up in Batman, but... Anyway, there's bats in this cave they want to show us, as the crooks break through into Fort Knox. Fort Knox has really shitty security.
Yeah, that's Fort Stocks, by the way.
Fort Stocks.
Yeah, you just climb up a ladder and you go right into the vault, apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would think they would build it in a more secure place. When they're building the foundation for the floor, you would think there was, a cave underneath of it.
Well, they saw the cave. They were like, who's going to come through? They're never going to find this cave. This cave's in the middle of nowhere. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it.
Well, then you at least have to post some soldiers there, don't you?
Well,
they did.
Don't worry. Some soldiers are coming.
Oh, they're coming, all right, but that's inside the bank, or the fort, or whatever the hell it's called. I don't know.
Well, they're digging up from the thing, so they wouldn't have soldiers underneath.
But they didn't dig with heavy machinery or anything. They got in there by hand.
That's true. And if Uncle Chris's theory is correct and they know that the entrance to a cave is there that can lead underneath it, they would post someone there.
Yeah, that's why I kind of thought they dug out. But I guess, they really couldn't have in this time. And they're in, so, I guess you're right. There has to be an entrance.
So, Batman shows up and they get in a giant fight. He knocks the ladder down that the thugs are climbing up of. And, it's just a fight scene. Batman...
I like that they're the blank backgrounds, that they're not drawing the backgrounds. At least they put Batman's shadow in there. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, the background thing is not bad in this one. It's pretty detailed throughout.
Yeah.
But there's a few panels that are just plain red or something.
Yeah, or
plain
pink
black,
or something. But it's not terrible.
They did a couple where they put Batman's shadow along the wall, and it looks pretty neat.
Yeah.
So Batman's fighting guys, Robin's knocking out guys. There's two of the thugs up in Fort Stocks' vault, and they start taking pot shot at Batman from above because Batman knocked the ladder down. But that was stupid because that brought the soldiers in who come in and murder the two of them.
Yeah, they just killed them. They come in and shoot them to death.
They don't even hesitate. It's over.
Nope. Yeah, dead.
Batman catches the nightclub owners trying to run away, knocks them out. And then the father gets into the action, beating up the thugs who tied him up and tortured him. And then a general thanks Batman and Robin for saving Fort Stocks. He says that he'll let the president know, and Batman says, we don't need a prize. It's enough that we're Americans.
Being American is enough of an award.
Yep. And then I salute two Americans, and I salute the two Americans as they fly away.
Yep. Apparently being American's the greatest gift that you ever need.
Well, listen, he just did a PSA where he was being patriotic. It must be something, it must be a big American push right now for some reason. Maybe the war's over.
They're getting ready. They're gearing up to go to war.
We're not even in the war yet. Pearl Harbor didn't even happen.
Oh, that's right. That's right. What am I thinking? Yeah, what am I thinking?
Yeah, I think it's 42. So I think we're probably gearing up, getting ready to enter the war.
Well, right before wars start, they like to make sure everybody's putting their flags up and being patriotic. Yeah, so this is probably what's going on.
The war doesn't start until after the bombs drop, so they're not preparing to go to the war.
No, but they're preparing to, make everybody prepared.
So no, the war started in 1939. So there's a war going on.
Yeah, but America is playing isolationists at the time.
Right. I don't think we entered until 42. I'm not 100%, but
it's not mentioned in any of the history reports. But there is Nazi sympathizers in America at the time.
Yes.
Oh, I believe that.
A lot of them too. They didn't want anyone getting involved. They didn't want to get involved in the war. But then they made a mistake and the Japanese dropped bombs on Pearl Harbor and it was now Nazis gotta die.
All right, so now we are getting really close. And there is a chance we did enter the war because I don't know what month this is from. And from December 7th, 1941 this Pearl Harbor.
This is February 1941.
Yeah, so things are heating up is what's going on.
It's heating up. Yeah. There's your history lesson.
Yeah, I don't know when Japan aligned with Germany, but it's coming to a head.
Yes.
All right, who was in this one?
Who was in this one? Okay, we got Batman. Are you ready who they listed in this one? Batman, Robin, Linda Lewis, and Nick. And Nick. That's it. That's all we got on this one.
I don't think they named the dad.
I don't think they named the dad. The dad gets in a fight too, but I don't think they named him.
They might have named him in the very beginning.
Oh, yeah. Is that Linda Lewis's only appearance?
It does say only appearance.
Well, so they never got to go on their date.
Well, because he's got a fiance.
I'm just saying. He's a playboy.
He's a cheater. Freaking cheater, Batman.
The dad.
And in locations,
the
Kentucky,
dad is Henry Lewis, by the way.
Henry.
The locations are Kentucky and Gotham cities.
Well, yeah. I mean, that one, it was stupid, but it wasn't.
It wasn't terrible. It was okay. I liked it, but
I liked it. They did some really dumb things to get to where they were going. But yeah, I liked it.
But it was just a standard comic. It's standard.
Yeah,
I like the patriotic ending. I think the ending they should have had like red, white, and blue panels at the end, though.
Yeah, fireworks.
American
some
flags.
Fireworks. Yeah, that's what they should have did. It would have been awesome.
Oh man, but yeah, it wasn't terrible. Better than the last one, that's sure.
Definitely better than the last one.
The last one got its point across.
The last one was a POS. Oh, no, I meant PSA. That's
all right, you want to tell your joke, Uncle Chris?
Why did Batman take a break from fighting crime?
Why?
I'm embarrassed with this one. Because it was becoming the bane of his existence.
Again, these are not jokes. They're like puns. Or anecdotes or something.
I ran the other well dry and I had to open up a new well, and this well is not as good as the other well.
Not yet. You haven't had one hit from this one yet.
No, not yet. This I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in from this.
What happened to the list of jokes that you said had like a story to them?
I skipped the stories. Why? Want me to tell them? Well, the one story was dirty, by the way.
Well, they gotta be better than this.
Well, we'll see. We're going through. There's not a whole lot on this.
Because this is not a joke list. I think you accidentally opened up a pun list.
All right, you want to hear another joke then? Let's hear another one. Let's see what the next one is. You ready?
Thanks, TJ.
What did Batman do when he went shopping?
What?
He got ham.
He went shopping and got ham. Okay.
Come on, that's good.
How? That doesn't even make sense. He went shopping.
I don't understand. Did he eat the ham? Did he go home and make a sandwich?
He got ham. Got ham.
Man, I missed it. I
missed it too because it's a sentence. It's a sentence. It's not a joke.
Oh, these jokes are even better. You know why we don't make these jokes funny? You trying to figure them out.
You stumped me on that one. That one got me.
Oh, I'm staying with this one.
They're stumping us because they're not jokes.
He got him. I didn't get it.
This is the first time I told jokes where my eyes are watering from laughing so hard. So these are funny.
I still am like, I was a little lost. I mean, it's better now that I get it.
It's not good.
It's not better. It is not. It's actually worse. It makes the whole thing worse. At least if it was a sentence, it would be a sentence.
Got him.
Come on, they're funny. Listen, these are the jokes. That's what you're getting.
Bye.
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 TJ here from Comics and Us, just here to plug the social media. Check us out on Twitter. Our handle is @EveryTNUs because someone took everything and us, but the name of the Twitter page is Everything and Us Podcast, and then the handle is @EveryTNUs. You can also check us out on Instagram, which is also Everything and Us. These all encapsulate all the podcasts that I do, but you're going to find all your updates for Comics and Us, Anime and Us, so forth and so forth. You can also contact us right now at everythinginuspodcasts@gmail.com. Still working on the website. And until then, that's where you can get a hold of us. That's all. Thanks for listening. Talk to you later. Bye.